What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the History for Fools, where two guys who don't know anything about history talk about history
Nothing.
for fools who are listening. And we throw in a little comedy in it. And some of them, a lot of stuff that we say, it actually is history. And it's actually correct history. We're just saying it wrong.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is that we know. I don't think, man, I listen to real journalists do this. And because I listen to history podcasts to get my information for this history podcast. And it's funny how different versions are about everything. I mean, even just researching, like something, you look up the Wikipedia and it has a little bit slightly different information. And then you listen to someone and there's slightly, when we were doing the MC stuff, that was really hard because it's not a lot of like hardcore factual information in history books that was written by real people studying it like all day long. A lot of it's hearsay. So I think we do pretty good though. I think we do pretty good. How's it going over there? You working on that thing?
Good, man. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah, So if you're listening to this podcast for the first time and you're here to actually learn about actual history, like you're trying to avoid homework, man, you're in the wrong podcast.
Yeah, bro. We'll get you an F for sure.
Also, thank you everybody who listens to the History for Fools podcast and walks up to us and goes, "Hey man, I listen to the History for Fools podcast." Also, thank you for the fools that walk up to me and listen to the other podcasts and say they love it. A lady came up to me and said she listens to the Chespirito podcast and she has stories about some of the people I was talking about.
How do you like doing that podcast?
It was easy, man. You know what it was? I thought I was going to end up doing all the research myself and writing it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, it's a lot of work. So somebody who just wants to just show up and then leave.
Right. So it's good for it. So
what I did was I showed up. I got on Zoom. I went to Glendale with a guy there who sat in a room. Who sat in a room this small. And I went in to another room this small where there was a desk.
Okay.
And there was a laptop and a script for me to read. And then I got on Zoom with three people from Mexico City, the director, the producer of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
And I read like an actor.
Rad.
And then they said, cut, do it again.
Right.
Do it one more time. I like the way you do that one. Now do it again, the whole thing.
Dude.
So then I will read like a whole page of words, bro, for like a minute and a half.
Right.
Then I move on to the next page. I will do this for like an hour.
It's really
11 episodes.
That's interesting to me because I listen to a lot of Audible books, and I wonder what that's like how hard it is or how difficult it is to keep up with it. Do you find it pretty easy to just sit there and read and recite?
Man, it was tough because it was easy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not picking up a sledgehammer.
Sure, no, totally.
I just show up, man, and a driver will pick me up. I didn't have to drive. I don't have a car.
Right.
And they drop me off, bro. But first of all, before I continue, this place it's a big old room, a big old warehouse that has a restaurant and a bunch of other different studios that do different things. But there's a Eastern restaurant in Glendale, and where I was, actually, let me tell you something. It's not Glendale. It's Atwater Village in Los Angeles.
Okay.
It's borderline Glendale.
Shit, I never even heard of that. But.
So Atwater, there's a gang. They're called the Rascals.
Okay.
And I think they're called the Rascals. And there's
the Mexican gang.
Yeah, and there's an actual gang called Atwater Village, and they have a name that's named after the red train from back in the days, the trolleys.
Oh, what was the name of that thing?
The trolley, right? And
right.
The trolley. So they're called Atwater Tunerville. Because that was a Tunerville train that will go through their neighborhood back in the 50s when there was an actual train. And that train Tunerville will go from Glendale, and they'll stop right there on Fletcher and Hyperion, and there was a stop right there by the AM/PM, and they'll continue going all the way by Dodger Stadium and probably stop by.
Why was it called Tunerville?
Because next to they made a lot of cartoons in that area.
No way. So
Yeah.
there was actually a Toontown.
Yeah,
And a
Toontown.
red train that went to Toontown, like in Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, and if you look at the cartoon, if you go next time you watch Roger Rabbit, if you look at the neighborhood, the same neighborhood I'm talking about.
I gotta mark this down.
So-
I think we should do history of Tunerville.
So
That sounds dope.
So Tunerville has a gang right there, right? And if you, I'm not gonna go too far on this, but just look up there it is. That guy right there, he was the biggest gang member of Atwater Village, bro. Tunerville. They call him I forgot what they call him. They call him the monster of Atwater.
Dude, it's very...
This guy, bro, he led a police chase and blocked 2 cars in that neighborhood and had his neighborhood shoot out the cops. And he was doing the kind of stuff you see in Colombia, but in his neighborhood.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Bro, there was
That's a good one right there, dude. Tunerville...
There was a studio, bro. There was a studio, because I used to live there. There was a studio by on Los Feliz, and it was owned by the Beastie Boys, I guess, but they were never there. But the studio was run by them, and Snoop Dogg was there. Anyway, there was a shootout, bro, at that place, and they robbed them, and it was Tunerville, bro.
That's interesting, dude.
They were trying to get them to. They say they were trying to tax them for.
Who did they beef with? I wonder who they
beef with the Rascals, who are from the Rascals are a gang right there in Atwater too, and they beef with the Avenues, and they beef with Drew Street.
Atwater
And they
Village,
beef
Glendale,
with,
Gwinnett County, Georgia. They reach all the way out to Gwinnett County, Georgia.
And they beef with also with Violent Boys.
Armenian Power, the Avenues, West Side Locals,
Yeah,
Rascals, Frogtown Rifa,
of course.
Vineland Boys, MS-13, Russian Mafia. These dudes beef with the Russian Mafia.
Bro, that gang,
it's all North Day 14.
that's one of those gangs that you don't hear too much in the news because they're active and they're very low key, and most of the people who live there, like they actually are not renters. They've been living there forever.
Right.
It's an old neighborhood, bro. Like,
so it's like a deeply rooted gang.
Yes.
Almost like a clan.
There used to be a neighborhood that was called Chavez Ravine, and that was the neighborhood that they destroyed and demolished.
Dodger Stadium. Yeah.
So the story of Chavez Ravine is this: there was a guy who wanted to build housing projects in Chavez Ravine and other areas outside of what is Dodger Stadium now, because there's a housing projects in downtown called Dogtown.
Okay.
Where the Irish were forced to live back in the day.
Okay.
So they call it
Is that why they called it Dogtown? Because they were called dog. Jesus, dude. This country's racist to itself.
I tell you, bro, when there's no Mexicans and blacks, white people know how to improvise. Yeah, you're white, but you're Catholic.
You're white, but you're transparent.
Yeah. You're white, but you're Jewish.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
My God has a bigger dick.
What happens if it's just all like one type of white? I don't know, bro. Like,
you know what it is, bro? When there's only one type of white people, what happens, bro? Some of these white guys start having side chicks, and those side chicks get married. So then they gotta call them witches to burn them. So they got witch burn.
Oh, Jesus!
That's the way it was.
We covered that somewhere. I know that.
Yeah.
Where that a lot of those witches were women that
Or talking out of hand.
Because they had sex with guys like this,
Yeah.
dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, guys like this, like Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, dude.
And also, man.
Oh my God.
And then in the 50s, when you couldn't burn bitches or witches, guys that were this rich. And a side chick will get a hand.
Yeah.
They'll just commit them, bro. Say they're crazy.
That's the other thing. They would
like Batman, them. Like Batman's dad. He committed the Joker's mom, bro.
Did he really?
You didn't see the movie?
No, dude.
Bro, that bitch was writing letters from the asylum, bro. You're my baby daddy.
Dude, that's fucking... Oh, yes, in the Joker movie. That's right. He had her committed. I remember that now.
You're rich and powerful at that. You could commit anybody, huh?
In The Bruce Lee movie. What's that? Our show. What's the name of the Bruce Lee show again? The TV show that his daughter wrote. Anyway, it's about Bruce Lee's.
The fighter.
Yeah. I don't think it's about Bruce Lee. What am I talking about? It's called, yeah. Anyway, the lady in the movie that happens to her, because like it's the mayor's wife, and she kills him because I'm giving away. But anyway, she gets committed because they don't want her to rat. And I was like, that's crazy, dude. They would just commit you, and you could commit your wife. It wasn't like today where you go, if you were to try to call them and be like, I want to commit my wife, they'd have to talk to your wife, ask her if she's okay, figure out whatever, and then be like, no, dude, you can't do that to her.
Back then, bro, man, like if you're rich, or even you don't have to be rich, bro. You could just say, man, my wife was trying to cook our baby last week. That's all you have to say, bro.
I just imagine it.
Bro, and then they come to your house, then you got your baby, and then your baby's all bundled up like a little tight burrito, bro.
Oh, man, it's a whole different meaning to baby oil.
That's where it came from.
Oh, bro, that's so funny, dude.
What's up, everybody? History for Fools. We get a lot of requests for gifts, and I remember this fan, he gave me this. I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's an energy rock, man.
Here it is, bro. But I'm giving it to Butch because he is my rock.
Get the fuck out of here. Hey, bro, I love you, dog. Thank you, man. I will wear this. I love this stuff right here, bro. It's good energy, man. When someone gives you these,
someone gave me that, and he gave me. I think I was supposed to give it to everybody, bro. But I was like, man, what's up with this slingshot?
I know that when you get something like this, you're supposed to you could give it, and then it has like a lot of meaning. My girlfriend's a hippie, so she like shares stones and crystals all the time.
So that's what they call themselves when they don't shower.
Yeah, I make her shower.
Bro, there was an article about not showering. They said that the worst smelling actors, and they said that what's his name, Ben Affleck's breath is so horrible that one of the actors said he had to, because he rinsed with mouthwash before the next scene.
Oh wow! Like he has halitosis, like really, really awful. That's bad. That's like your teeth rotting.
I gotta think about it now, man.
Rotting.
If I'm in a big scene with somebody ever,
yeah,
and that guy has horrible breath, am I gonna say something or I'm gonna do something? But then I started thinking about it right when I was asking myself that question. Listen, you piece of shit. You should be glad to be in that scene with that bad breath actor and shit.
Right, but still.
First of all, why you think in your fake story, in your imagination, you're going to be in a whole movie with a motherfucker?
Right. But what do you do, though, if you're at that
Why
point?
are you so delusional in your fake imagination about being in a scene with Ben Affleck with bad breath? You're going to be in a scene. He's going to grab you by the throat, throw you down, and that's it.
Right.
And imagine, but you argue about bad breath, and then you're going to go be sitting at home going, wait a minute, man. I had only one scene.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah.
I became the asshole.
Right.
I bet somebody could, like, my scene would have been so small that nobody would have put me to the side and said, listen, man, we all got to put up with that bad breath.
Right.
What do you think J-Lo left him? I bet J-Lo must have looked at Ben Affleck and said, B. B. Listen to me, B. Your breath smells like shit. And if you know, you know. And then he'll look at her, all fucked up and goes, what are you talking about, J-Lo? I was just eating your big ass. And if you know, you know.
Dude. Nah, man. I don't know if I could deal with every day, but I feel like every day, if you have everyday movie money, if you're in a scene with Ben Affleck every day, you have the power to be like, yo.
But there are people right now married to people with bad breath.
Yes.
And they got to deal with it because that fool he pays all the house bills.
I know, dude. I don't know if I could deal with that.
Bro, one time I used to go to this barber, and this is why I have long hair, right? Because I don't deal with barbers.
Right.
I went to this barber.
No,
he was the worst barber, bro. He one of those old school barbers that first of all, this guy like 60 when I went there, 65. He hates the Beatles. Because he said when the Beatles showed up, America stopped getting haircuts. A lot of barbers went out of business. I didn't know, bro. There was this big old hair scare.
We're carrying a beef with the Beatles for that long. This is like, dude, that's a long time to be mad at the Beatles. Like, I feel like there's a little bit more deeper issues with that barber than it's just the Beatles, but.
Yeah. So this guy was like, all his magazines were like about boxing.
Yeah, dude.
Boxing. And he wore the barber shirt. A lot of people out there who are barbers, they don't wear the old school barber shirt. They wear the regular shirt. But the old school barber shirt is like this. I don't know. His was yellow, and it had like the buttons you just jump off, and hair come with dust off his. We wore the same one. And then well, anyways, bro, I'm a loud ass fool, and everybody there's quiet.
Right.
And I'm in there, man, and then he's getting my haircut. You know, he gave my haircut, and he goes, and it was too short already, right? Like, hey, too short. And he says we're done, bro.
He just stopped right there.
Stop right there, eh?
And that one, he didn't like he left you with like a lopsided haircut or something.
Lopsided bottom, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'd be like, you fucking. Actually, you can't even threaten him to finish because then he's just gonna fuck your head up.
So then, bro, I went back again.
Okay.
So I go to my story, bro. So I went back, and that fool had me on a no cut list for himself.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's not gonna cut my hair if I go there.
What if you go back now?
So I went over there, bro, singing, I want to hold your hand, bro. Oh, you got that something. I think you understand. I was sitting over there waiting for my haircut. And me, I want to cut your hair. You know, like this. But then I got his fucking partner, the dude nobody wants, bro. Like the barber nobody wants.
Right.
Like this guy was like, wait, he like just looking at me with like... Like his chair was brand new, bro. Like his
sparkling.
All his knives, all his scissors were not even unopened, bro.
Right.
His water where they soak,
was
nothing was soaking because everything was new.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So, oh my God, bro. He's a good barber, by the way, but his breath smells like when you wipe your ass, and then you fold the toilet paper, and you smell through it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Like, not full ass, but there was like a remnants, bro. It's like, and like he was smoking, like if he smoked shit blunts.
Bro. That's so fucking gross, dog.
So this fool starts interrogating me, bro, with a haircut. What a taco to motherfuckers. He was like, everything was H's. He goes, ¿cómo te llamas? Pues el Henry. No, tu nombre es Enrique. I try to take away the H out of his name. Bro, it was bad, dog. It was bad. So everybody that had that fool before was looking at me trying not to laugh, bro. And I was like this.
That's so fucking disgusting, dude. Oh, God, that's so gross, dog.
Yeah, man. And he had like full cheaper cologne, bro. Like at the one your dad just grabs without looking. Like, wow, te gusta el Jockey Club, huh? No, es Jockey Club. Es el uno que se llama Leather English.
What is that? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh no, yo creo que no, fucking was it. No, yo creo que huele a karate. So they start laughing, dog, and it's coming out to. He's laughing, and the other fool had a fan, and it was like every time he laughs, the fan would blow his breath at me, bro.
Bro, this is so good.
This fool says, I'm glad this. Then, man, bro, the worst was when I thought that when they do the fades.
Yeah.
He's very like man. This fool like he fucking put hot. He put a hot towel, bro, and then he was talking, bro. His breath was cooking.
Oh no, nah, man.
So it felt like a toilet paper, bro, wrapped and put in a hot rag, bro. It was in there. It was in there fermenting, dog.
There's three things, bro: snot, shit, and like bad breath. Fucking gross me out so bad, dude. Nah, fuck period blood, bro. Like, I mean, that's like.
Bro, I'll put a towel on the floor for period blood.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm a 47-year-old man.
Let me tell you, bro.
Like,
every time a woman has told me she's been in her period, I treat her like a queen.
Yeah.
Hold on, my queen, and I put a little. We're gonna walk on this.
Yeah, like you're walking over a puddle. I do the same thing. I'm like, let me put this down.
I was with a woman one time. She was in her period, and I was fucking loaded, dog. And when you're loaded, you do everything, bro. You do everything.
You don't give a fuck.
Everything, bro. And then she had to leave early because she had to go to work. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
The whole night, bro, was one of those nights where I was up for 2 days and all that. I woke up in the morning, bro, to a massacre, bro.
Yes. Yeah, like a bloodbath.
It was
bro.
a massacre, bro. Like, dun 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 dun. And then Ice-T came in. Ow. Ow.
Dude.
So that was my story, bro.
Did you clean yourself off?
No, I fell asleep.
Right. I do a whole routine afterwards.
Bro, I called my homie. I said, bro, you're gonna please call the wolf.
Hey man, you're all sweating. I need you over here now.
Oh man, the wolf. Yeah, bro. Harvey Keitel, bro, for fucking Pulp Fiction to clean up the mess.
He's all, we're gonna use some.
So, anyways,
blankets.
so that was when I was living in Atwater. I was living in that area. That's how I knew about that gang. Yeah, and Tunerville. Wow,
dude.
I don't know what I was talking about, but we went on a tangent.
We did go on a tangent. I also want to thank everybody too that comes up to me and says they watch this. But I want to tell you a story, a little quick one. I grew up with this friend of mine in junior high school. I've known him since I was like 13, best friends since we were 15. When Bobby was born, I think something happened. I can't remember when we stopped being friends, but we were like close as fuck, bro. And that was my son. My son Bobby was born. So that's how I know this has been 15 years. A friend of his showed him some of your comedy at work, and he was like, dude, this guy's funny. And he became a fan of Felipe's, and he was watching the podcast. What's up, guy? And he saw me and was like, holy fuck, that's my homie Butch. Homie since day one in comedy, bro. He was at the first show I ever did, dude. But I just wanted to give a shout out to him, dude, because I thought that was cool that like he watched this, saw me, and then he reached out to me, and we've been talking ever since we went to Chicago.
That's tight, man. Also, thank you everybody who showed up to Chicago. A lot of history in Chicago.
This is dope.
Yeah, somebody gave me that. I don't know who.
Dude, that is fucking rad.
I guess shit, bro. I don't even know who gave it to me.
It's like a notebook with his name. It says, "What's up, fool?" You open it up. It has the notepad. That's my finger there, and then it has these guys right here, and then the Post-its. This is sharp, my friend.
I don't know how the new comics do it, but do you still appreciate a good notepad and a pen?
Fuck yeah. I mean, I have piles of ones that I haven't used yet because anytime when we go on the road, especially because you and me like to go to bookstores, I always buy notepads. I love notepads, and then I find that's why I looked at that as soon as I noticed. It's like a collection, a collection for me. It's like collecting rocks or trading cards, but for me, I collect. And then it has a pen too.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Like,
and this is nice quality. Whoever made this is like Moleskine quality. And if you don't know, Moleskine is like the best.
Moleskine.
I thought it was Moleskine.
Is there an E?
It's got an E on it. That's why it's Molskine.
Maybe it's Moleskine.
It might be like French, like Moleskine or something. I don't know, bro.
That sounds like more like German.
Moleskine. But damn, this is a really nice. Wow, that's a nice pen too. Yeah, this is high quality right here, man. These guys, man, that's a really good job right there with that thing.
Moleskine
notebooks. Yeah, dude. Not that we're trying to.
You know what's funny? I never noticed the E there, bro.
Yeah. I love it, dude. Like, this is not at all a plug, right? We're not getting paid for this, but dude.
I know, because there's other brands that are cheaper and better.
Way cheaper.
Like the German brand, something.
Yes. I don't remember, like, Fahrenheit or something.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Oh, Jesus. Cut that out. Anyway, that's not a plug. Also, Moleskine, if you want to send us some money, go for it. But
or notepads, yeah.
Those notepads, I treat myself. Like when I have a good day, I've gotten a good payday, and like I'm a little ahead in the books, I'm taking good care of myself. I will treat myself to a nice Moleskine. Oh, it's in my bag, but that's what I have in my bag right now. But yeah, I love notebooks, man.
Me too, man. But I kind of like don't like the. Maybe because I never liked them as a kid either. I don't like the ones with the. I know some people, they like those, but the one with a wire on them.
Oh, I fucking hate the
and they have 3 holes on them.
Yeah, no, because that bends in your bag. They get all fucked up.
You get cut looking for your bow.
Yeah, dude. I sketch. What did you say?
You get cut looking for your bow. They're sharp.
You do, dude. Actually, I've used it to pick shit out of my bowl with. But
even when I'm desperate for a notepad, I never get that one, bro.
I'll get 3.5.
Even if it's $3, I won't get it.
Yeah, I'll just get the 3x5 cards.
I don't need a need.
Fuck, dude, that's good, bro. I like that.
Also, like the notepad that come with already with like I see like that paper that they sell in the office with the 3 holes on it. It's already lined up. I don't ever buy that.
Composition notebooks.
Nah.
I feel like I'm back in jail when I have those.
When the composition one, bro, like when I get that one, I feel like a old guy that barely learned how to read.
I was just like, I feel like it's either I'm in jail or I'm a parolee waiting to go to class.
Yeah, when I see someone with that notepad,
shout out
you show it right there, please. The composition notepad.
Book?
When I see somebody with that notepad, I feel like I write nothing but bad stuff on it, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Like
it starts out with the stickers.
Yeah.
And then you fucking...
Yeah, that one, bro.
Then you start drawing fucking spiders and dicks in it, and then maybe it's got 2 pages of notes and it gets thrown away.
Then the black one, bro, like people write like this. Because this is where it all went to shit. and then like there are all the pages from beginning to the end and just shit.
I like that. That's good. I also think when you buy a notebook and you put good money into a notebook, you're going to use it. You're going to use it more than you're going to use those stupid composition books.
Bro, the last Moleskine I had, it was a thick one. It was pretty big. And I had like 9 pages of writing. I wrote, because when I was a kid, I was in a roast battle with this kid named Coco, Ronald Page, rest in peace. That fool died in Atlanta prison.
Oh, shit, dude.
That fool, him and I started roasting each other, right? And I wrote the whole beginning details all the way of that roast to the next day when I roasted and beat him. And it was 8 pages. Lost that shit, bro.
Gone.
Somebody could have put that shit in their screenplay.
Right.
Or somebody probably read it, wow, that was crazy man writing.
Or someone read it in a green room and man, who the fuck wrote this?
I was trip out when a comedian leave their stuff in a green room.
Yeah.
Like somebody's going to pick it up and goes, bro, I just found your magic.
Remember that one night at the San Jose Improv? It was like years ago.
That's fucked up, bro. But somebody I got fucked up because you know what? That's the only way you'll hurt a comedian, bro. You left your magic over here. Your hocus pocus epipisis. Your abracadabras. Oh man, the worst.
Your shabadoo.
I know I gotta bring this up again because it's a no for any comedian out there. My hair's flat right now, bro. Like I have bad shower heads.
A bad hair day.
I feel like a Shane Torres. The blue-eyed Mexican. Well, go on, bro. I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, I just remember one time when me and you were in San Jose and we found someone's.
Oh yeah.
And we walked around San Jose, like shouting out the jokes. And like 1 a.m, we're jumping on shit, yelling the joke. It was so fun, dude. But yeah, don't leave your shit behind and let us.
Oh yeah, man. And then I don't know where we're at. We started going through the guy's material, and man, like it's funny, man, because when there's not when you read other comedians' notes, because everybody has their own notepad where they write their jokes, but if you're not that person who wrote it, it always looks like a crazy person wrote it.
Totally.
I could read his and look like sad. Whatever, it might not even be sad, but it looks sad to the other person. Or just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's like, but I like, dude. There's times where I'll open it up and I'll go, "What the fuck did I write the other day? Like, what was I even thinking?"
And the first thing I wrote on it was like my name.
Yeah, it looks dope. That's a nice notebook. This one though is for like, cause it's like you could rip them out. So, like, you could probably use it to, like, write stuff on and...
History for Foos. Shout out to my friend Luis. Speaking of teachers, my friend Luis. He was my homie, bro. That fool used to have a little black and white TV like this. A little tiny black and white TV like that.
Uh-huh.
And that fool, I used to go over to his house, bro. My mom was a good friend of his mom. And my dad was a good friend of his dad. They used to get fucked up together. And maybe they knew each other from Mexico. Anyway, that fool lived in a Aliso Village housing projects on a second floor. And, bro, it was like our elementary school was here, housing projects, Pickle Factory, El Pato Factory, the fucking freeway.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And you keep going this way, housing project, the 101 South meets the 60. And I used to live way over here. So this fool, I would go to his house, bro. And that fool would always hook me up with a big bowl of cereal with that strawberry one, bro. You know, there's some fucking...
like with the dried strawberries in it?
There was gooseberry, and then there was Count Chocula.
Oh, yeah.
And then the strawberry one was like Frankenberry. Yes!
Frankenberry.
And he was like...
Fuck yeah, dude.
He would make a big bowl for himself, and they go, oh, he probably could give me a little bit. He'd bring a big bowl for me, and they'll put milk, and they go, you want to watch cartoons? Fuck
yeah, dude.
So we'll go, and we'll go to the closet. That fool live in the closet. He have his TV in his own closet, bro.
Hell
Put
yeah.
up his clothes. He put the TV there. We stand on little chairs. And we're eating cereal.
Oh, that's the
and
best.
His mom and my mom and him, they can't find us, bro, because that was his little clubhouse. And we're watching fucking Bugs Bunny and Spider-Man, dog. Anyway, so this fool, one time I had him we were both in the same class, like in high school, junior high. And that fool had a long ass list, right, of people's names, right? And then the teacher asked the fool, bro, hey, Luis, what is that big list for? All the people that I'm going to get back at before I die. Probably going to murder a couple of them, man.
I think he's honest.
And then he goes, and then he's got quiet. How do you spell your name? He was joking, dog.
That's a good joke.
He was joking.
That's a good bit.
And I got it because I knew his humor.
Right.
Bro, they dragged him out of the class. Like an animal, bro. And he said, he didn't give up trying to be. He didn't give up trying to be funny, dog. To him was all a joke. My list.
He stuck to it.
I was laughing the way you were, bro.
Dude, committing to the bit is 100%.
Why are you laughing so hard? Because I'm not on the list. Anyways, long story short, he's a big fan and he's a teacher now.
Luis? Good. Shout out to Luis, bro. You're the man, dude. That's fucking dope, dude. That is the best committing to the bit story I've ever heard in my life.
Well, I never knew how serious he was, but he said he put my get back at it.
Oh my God, bro. That is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
dude.
man. Shout out to his sister, man. His sister, cool, bro. Cool, bro.
Yeah.
Cool, bro. Like,
very good.
She's the one that taught me about eating a pickle and putting red hots in them. You know, like red hot.
Yeah, totally. Like you cut them open. What do you do?
You put a hole in your finger. You finger bang the pickle like this, and you make a hole in it like this. Then you shove red hots, and then when the red hots are in it, it turns the whole pickle red. You start sucking it.
That gets you, Ray? That got you? You can't do, dude. That sounds fucking delicious.
It's delicious, bro.
And you wait till it turns red?
Yeah. Also, you could do the same thing, finger bang the pickle, and you grab Alexander the grape.
I love finger banging.
Alexander the grape, and you put them in there. You shove it in there, bro.
Yes.
And you get that sweet pickle grape flavor.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I grew up in the inner city, bro. Like,
yeah.
A lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, they sell it now. So
yes, well, I saw
we
red pickle
invented
in the like Mexican candy section. I was like, that shit looks amazing to me, dude.
So yeah, man. So our teacher, Mr. Cornballs, it was Cornell.
Okay,
the little kids call him Mr. Cornballs. That fool used to stand in front of the gate that was adjacent to the little candy store across the street, the little market where they sold tortillas and everything.
Yeah.
And he would tax us, bro, for our candy.
Get out of here.
He'll take it away.
No way.
Yeah, so I would have to buy my candy and then go all the way on the side of the school by the auditorium and throw my candy over the gate and then pick it up later and then sell it for double the price.
Hell yeah, bro. That's some shit right there.
So but this week on our history of our podcast, we're talking about the 18th Street Colombian little psychos.
Yeah.
Who were in the late 1990s, and if you remember the news, they started doing something that the Italian mob was doing in the beginning of the time when the Italians came in. They started going to the vendors, and they started asking them if they want protection for being out here on our streets. So they started taxing all the vendors. I don't know what the money was, but they were telling them, if you want to sell shit here in MacArthur Park, you gotta pay us.
Right.
I don't know what the stipend was, but you gotta pay us. Also, a little history about 18th Street. 18th Street was started, I don't know what year 18th Street was started, but in the 50s or 60s. But before 18th Street, there was a gang on a street called Clanton and 14. Clanton and 14. And right there was an OG gang. This gang goes all the way back to the Zutsu riots.
Oh, wow.
They go around forever. The Clanton,
14.
Big 14 on Avenue. And by the way, this is the only gang in Los Angeles that's allowed to have a 14 number on it.
I was going to say, bro, because like I know back home where I'm from.
Yeah, they're OGs.
Like if you're on 13th Street, you can't claim.
Yeah, this is Clanton, 14th Street.
That's crazy.
And they've been around for I would say even the 40s, because when I was in rehab in 1990, I was in rehab with an old man who's 55 years old back then in 1990, and he was an original member of Clanton, but he was called the Clan. I was part of the big clan.
That's why I thought that. I didn't know that there was a street clanton because I didn't look at. When I looked up the history of this as well, and I think it's 68.
Yeah, and my friend Chewy, his name was Jesus
I thought it was
Quintana.
for clan. I thought it was like a Spanish word for clan.
This is my homeboy Chewy. He was a heroin addict, and a big time heroin addict. He was in prison for he was in prison for 16 years. He was in prison for 11 years straight, and then he was out of prison for 60 days, and then he went back into doing another 9 like a soldier. Like
Holy shit, dude!
A soldier like that. So he told me this crazy story one time, bro. That they went to the Siete Mares over there in Montebello.
Okay.
And they were there, and they were balling, bro. And they were like buying drinks for everybody. They were eating shrimp, mariscos. And then they stood there till closing time. People were coming in, buying shit. And this is back when people were paying with cash. They were treating shit, bro. Then at the end, before they closed, him and his homie robbed the place.
No shit.
Yeah.
Like they chilled the whole time.
And they were like big ballers.
Had a good time.
Had a good time. Saw customers coming in, paying cash, this and that.
And then it was like, now what?
Now what?
Fuck.
And they robbed the whole place, bro. They took everything.
God damn, dude.
They got away with, and then they got away with it. And he told me another time, bro, when he robbed the Sears in the fucking Boyle Heights.
Right.
They broke in there, bro. And they fucking the dog was trying to bite them and shit.
No shit.
Yes, he told me stories about him.
That was how long ago? They had a guard dog.
He told me stories about him in Chinatown doing heroin with the original buckwheat from Little Rascals.
Fuck, dude. No shit, dude.
He told me the story about partying over there with buckwheat in downtown LA, bro, with other clan members and gang members. And they were doing heroin, and one of the guys had one of those little monkeys from the little monkeys, you know, the ones that you go beg with.
Yeah, they dance around.
Yeah,
quarter.
And that fool said that they would all do heroin, and they were leftover cotton, and they would give them the leftover cotton heroin to the monkey. And Chewy told me that he said they were every time after a while the monkey got used to it, bro.
Yeah, the monkey was an addict.
And then that fool, I see that, man. Let me tell you, man. This is the way that guy Rehab told me from Clanton. Every time he saw me, he would look at me and go, ee. And I didn't believe it at first, right? But I remember watching a Raider of the Lost Ark and that monkey doing a high Hitler.
Yeah, that's right.
So, So they ended up being locked up, bro.
Heil Hitler #2 on it.
They ended up being all locked up, bro. They all went back to Folsom.
No shit.
And then he said that he goes, and then what happened, bro? Wow, man. My friend would always cut up a little part off of the letters his mom wrote to him, because the last paragraphs are always about the monkey losing his mind right now, missing him.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
He said, so that while they were in prison, the monkey had Malias, eh? The monkey was kicking heroin, bro.
Is Malia's like withdrawals?
Yeah. The monkey was having withdrawals. He was selling his body on Main Street, bro.
That monkey was out there sucking dick for crack. Holy shit, dude.
So when a lot of immigrants from Mexico started coming in to the United States and started moving into that Clanton neighborhood,
okay,
they wanted to be part of the 18th Street gang. And they said, chale, we don't have fucking paisas in our gang.
Right.
Right? So then, like, they felt outcasted. They felt like they were being bullied by these Chicanos, bro. So they started their own gang down the street, 4 blocks down, called 18th Street.
And they let anybody.
No, the beginning was all Mexican. It was all like immigrants. They started 18th Street.
Right.
And then they became a big, humongous gang, bro. And then word spread, bro. And then more. There's 18th Street all over the world.
So, if you look it up, it's all of Central and South America, Canada. I think like, I can't remember where else, but it's one of the most like internationally recognized gangs, and it started out on one little street. And I think this the secret to their success, if you will.
It was Bill Clinton, bro. Their secret to success was Bill Clinton.
Absolutely, actually, that's true.
Because when people always talk about how America, like they want to spin lies and for each other, like when it comes to tough on crime, both sides are really tough on crime. Like you might say that, oh man, the Republicans are tough on crime. Yeah, man, but Republicans are tough on crime when it comes to like drug dealers and all that shit. Democrats, they're tough on crime when it comes to everything that has to do with street level crime.
Right.
And going after rich people who are fucking around too.
Right.
So you know that when there's a Democratic president, a lot of rich fools go down, like Madoff.
Right.
You know,
yeah,
and
there's a lot of
and that makes bigger news when there's a Democratic president. But when there's a Republican president, we're going after that Venezuelan gang, River de Agua.
Right.
Or we're going after MS-13. But they always forget to go after the biggest gang in America, the KKK.
Right. And who the fuck is funding these people as well?
Yeah.
You know, like that's the other thing is that those funds aren't coming from nowhere.
So whenever there's just remember this, man. Don't be fooled by Republicans or Democrats. Whenever there's a big political race, like a presidential race,
right?
That's when all of a sudden we have a gang problem.
Right. You start seeing arrests.
It's like I started noticing that political races are like the Christmas season.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Like the Christmas season, we care about the homeless. During the political race, we need to get rid of homelessness.
Right. Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, that's the buildup. And then the thing is that you start to see arrests. You start to see. There's times where we've gotten money. I think during the pandemic, right? Right before that election, or maybe. But we were getting we were getting money like crazy.
When Bill Clinton was president, he did the 2 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out.
3 strikes, you're out.
So you're done. Like, so they really go after street crime on that one.
Right.
And also, when Bill Clinton was president, they had the batter ram. Bum, 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 bum. You remember that batter ram?
Yes.
It was that big old thing.
Yeah, I remember the batter ram.
Crushing into houses.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. It was like police were super militarized. Like that year, those years, the 90s heavily were about enforcement, especially in California, because those were also the Pete Wilson years.
My boy.
And there was mass immigration. I remember watching ads on TV for Pete Wilson about and it was like all these Mexicans are coming over. That's the thing is I didn't realize until we were doing this research, because I remember when fucking Trump was like, oh, all these Mexicans are coming into this country doing this stuff, and now there's this anti-immigrant sentiment.
Venezuela.
And now it's Venezuelan people. But I was like, wait, this is not new to us in California, because we had Pete Wilson, who for the longest time was trying to say
187.
Dude, exactly. The Proposition 187, the eradication of immigrants in the United States. In the state of California. This is not a new thing where we scare people and go, well, these people are taking your jobs, these people are doing this. And so, but during that time, there was so much crackdown. There were so many people going to prison.
I know, man. It's like when a Republican is in office, and they're doing their job, like they're deporting people.
Right.
They're deporting a shitload of people, but they like to show it off and put in the news.
Right.
Oh, we deported this many.
Put it at the top of their news
but
stream.
President Obama deported more
people.
paisas than anybody in the history of presidency
to this day.
But he does it low key,
right?
Because that's not part of his rhetoric,
right?
To show off that part. His part was showing off. Oh, we're adding jobs,
right?
But we're adding jobs because we're deporting the people who had those jobs.
Right. That's the thing is
Remember, I remember that they went into a place. They deported a bunch of those places where they cut meat.
Yes,
slaughterhouses, right?
Slaughterhouses.
And they showed it. They didn't show it in the news. the big news. They didn't show it.
The Swift,
but they deported all of them, bro. Right, all of them, right?
Yeah.
And one Swift, right?
Swift
and then all of a sudden, bro, there was a job rise 6 months later in that same area.
Right.
There's more jobs.
More jobs.
And I'm thinking, bro, you just deported 5,000 people from there.
Right.
You deported 5,000 people from here, 6,000 from over there, 7,000 from Arkansas. Now, of course, the job grows of fucking 10,000.
Like a vacuum, dude.
A vacuum.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And then you got
to like a Ponzi scheme.
Well, you also have to hire people who aren't skilled anymore. And that don't know how to do this job. That was your...
Like, white people don't want to have those jobs, bro. White people want to do podcasts.
Fuck no, they don't want to do those jobs.
I don't want to do those jobs, bro.
I don't want
I'm not
to do
even
those
white.
Jobs. That's why I do comedy and I'm dirt poor. Because I don't want to do that job.
That's why in the United States, if you do stand-up comedy, you grew up poor.
Yeah.
In Mexico, if you do stand-up comedy, you grew up rich.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Is that where their stand-up comedies are coming from?
Yeah.
Because you have.
You're well off because you know what? You're not putting you to work when you're little over there.
Right. Also, you could be poor in America. It's affordable. Yeah. And it sounds weird to say that.
Actually, I'm gonna take that back. You don't gotta be. You could be rich and be a stand-up, but the majority of the people who I know, they not come from wealth.
Right.
And Robert Williams is like an exception, man. His dad was a multi-billionaire, General Motors.
I think it's okay to talk about this now, but I have a friend whose dad
had sex with Robin Williams.
He's a comic named Pete Ballmer, and his dad is used to be the CEO of Microsoft and owns what basketball
There
team?
you go.
No, he's you can look him up, Pete Ballmer. He's a comic out of the Bay Area, and his dad owns the Clippers or something like that. I'm fucking it up, but he owns a basketball team, but also. He's a great guy and a fucking absolutely good comic. So yeah, you can come from money and be a comedian, but he owns the Clippers, right? Yeah. You can come from money and be funny, but most people I know, yeah. Because I think being poor in America is kind of a, it's a joke in itself. First of all, because we're the richest country in the world, yet we have a huge homeless and population of
for us being poor in America is not having a car.
Right. That's what I mean. Being poor is affordable. And I know that sounds fucking silly, but I mean, some of the poorest people I know in America are richer than medium income people in Mexico. Like it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
You're richer than people who live outside of South Padre Island.
Yes. Yeah. That's fucking hilarious, dude. If you're poor in this country, you have a South Padre Island to go.
Yeah, man. Being poor in California is nothing compared to being poor in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, dude.
Wilkes-Barre.
Our ski port.
Oh my God.
Remember we did that? Was that ski? What was it called? Because we looked up houses there. Sometimes me and Felipe can't sleep at night when we're on tour.
We'll look to see what the prices are.
So we'll look around and Pennsylvania is one of my favorite places to be in. Pittsburgh. Shout out Pittsburgh. Shout out to Philly.
Sometimes when I go to these places like that,
yeah.
And I see a fan brought like $110 worth of merch.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I said that you could have bought a house here with that.
A turnkey house in Skieport,
Pennsylvania.
$10,000. Like for that turnkey is like he's pretty much ready to go, dude. It's crazy the amount. Yeah, so that's the thing. Your bottom line here in America is way better than most bottom lines in this world. And so I think that's and getting back to the deportations.
Also, getting back to 18th Street.
Yes.
And we're talking about when Bill Clinton was in office. And we're talking about the mass deportation. What happened with Bill Clinton's mass deportation? He did a mass deportation of gangs, like out of California.
Right.
Like all the 18th Streeters, all the MS-13s, they all got sent back to El Salvador. We're talking about an influx of over 200 gang members getting being sent all at once to a place where they have no idea or have no fans.
Just a note too, this was a resolution to stop the gangs. This was a resolution to quell the gang life. Keep going.
Yeah, so imagine, man, you send 50 professional gang members into a fucking country where there's no gang members at
all.
El Salvador didn't have a gang problem till Bill Clinton deported gang members to that country.
Right.
So it's like when makes me funny now when President Trump said Mexico sending in their worst. But Bill Clinton was sending our America's worst.
The worst we had. Well, this is kind of...
We're sending the people that grew up in America.
You want to know the irony of all this? So if you look all the way back to El Salvador's when their revolution kind of was heating up and starting, we started that. The CIA went out there and fueled that shit and made it worse. And this whole story is about us sending them back to basic training, basically, dude.
The American Fruit Company, look it up.
Oh.
The American Fruit Company, and that's what they call these places back then. I think they were, I don't know, for the 60s. It was called the Banana Wars. The Banana Revolution, which is the banana,
okay.
with that, even like those called Banana Republic.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Okay, keep going.
The Banana Republic, and then what they do is, there's these, just say El Salvador, Nicaragua, Guatemala. They had resources back then that we needed, man. They had a lot of fruit, because America wasn't we had a plan not to grow fruit in America anymore.
Right.
And also, man, cheaper fruits. So we'll go. They went over there, bro, and like bought out all the farm, bro, and people were left without jobs. So they got to revolutionize.
Wow. So that's Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just wondering. Is that where this started?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where the revolution.
The revolution started like in the 1970s, late 70s, 1980, but it was brewed in the 60s.
Right.
You know, like the American Fruit Company. I don't know if you guys watched The Godfather 2.
Yeah, that's right. The Cuban stuff.
When they were all having that big meeting, and they said, "Oh, this is the guy here. He works for the American Agriculture Company, and this guy right here, he works for the Gaming Casino Company."
Right.
And these were all big companies that were going to go into Cuba to set up businesses, legal businesses, that they couldn't do in America. So in America, this guy for agriculture goes, "Well, I can't grow what I want to grow over here because I got to use pesticides and I got to use the special water." So he goes, "I go to Cuba where there's no regulation over there, and I could still get cheap labor to grow all my sugar canes and my pineapples."
Right.
So that started there.
Wow.
And then from there, when Fidel Castro said, "Fuck you, get out of here."
Right.
I'm going to make everything state-owned. Right? We own it.
Right.
So where are these companies going to go now? So they went to South America. They went to fucking El Salvador, Nicaragua, Guatemala.
No way.
And then when they got mad, they started the revolution there. They were communists. They said, "¿Qué pasó, güey?" They're taking all our fruits. We need our fruits.
What? That's our food. Yeah.
But they're starving, bro.
Fuck. Dude, I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, so
this is fucking crazy.
So that became the people, they get tired, and they started a war first with their own government for bad deals they made.
Because I think about the comeback from this, or the blowback from this. Like, I think about how this is affecting us to this day.
But this affects every colonizer country in a world that started shit in your colonized country.
Right.
Like Holland, Netherlands. They colonized the Dutch. They colonized a shitload of the world, right?
Right.
And the kind of problem that with gangs they have in their country are people that they colonized hundreds of years ago.
Well, and it's the same with us, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at...
So your problem, the problem you have right now, the problem you started.
Right.
It's like what they say, though, the roots to coming back to crow.
Oh yeah, the roosters are coming back to
Whatever.
what is that? The chickens come home to roost.
Yeah.
The chickens come home to roost because that's really what it is. And I think of like when you dig a hole and you throw that dirt. That dirt doesn't just disappear. You have to figure out what to do with the rest of your dirt.
Is that what we are to you, bro? Is dirt?
No, bro. That's not what I'm saying. Is that
could be the first comment.
Is that you go and you fuck up a place, and when you displace those people, then you have to deal with that somewhere else. You know, and that's one of the things that we don't do as a country, unless we bomb the fuck out of you like we did with the Japanese, is that we don't go back in and fix your fucking place. Like, we SA'd Mexico for all the gold it had. I would like to do the research more on this because I've only heard this and from my mom and other people, but that Mexico had some of the largest gold components in the world. Like deposits, I'm sorry. And we went in there way before Mexico had any regulation over us and took most of it out. And that's why we have like the majority of the wealth, because a lot of our gold, you know, at that time came from Mexico.
I think what happened was that America saw that Mexico was making cups with their gold.
Cups?
To drink.
Really? Oh, so they didn't...
That
is kind of true, yeah.
And they were making boots and tequila shot glasses. And America said, man, these people, they don't know the value of what they have.
No, that is kind of true.
But then when everything only valuable, you don't have it anymore, Ray.
Right.
Like your lady, she's only fine when she's gone.
She's only fine when she's with someone else, bro. She's only the best thing you ever had when she's fucking with someone else.
The book we read was called the Debt Collectors.
Rent Collectors.
The Rent Collectors. And it was a story about a young 18th streeter, true story, who his homies told him to go tax this one guy, and this guy didn't want to pay. He didn't want to pay the $50, which was a week. So they went over there, man. He went over there and he fucking he killed them. But one of the bullets did not kill him and killed a newborn.
Yeah, bounced off his head. And went into the baby.
He had to go. And they took him to La Remorosa in Mexico. And I've been to La Remorosa in Mexico where they tried to kill this guy. And that fool made it alive, bro, from there.
I'm trying to see. So this is the thing is, I'm trying to picture because this guy killed this guy that was refusing to pay his extortion money too. And then he kills him, but he doesn't, or he goes to shoot him. He kills the baby. It causes this big upheaval in LA. They take him to La Ramarosa.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this jungle? Cause I'm trying to picture.
No. They go to, they cross through Mexico and they drive to this area, but by Mexicali. But the only way to get across that area, it's a highway it's like a treacherous, it goes a roundabout. And it's the highest peak of that area is real.
So it's a sheer drop down.
Sheer drop down, but you could. It's a dangerous road,
right?
And if I've been there before, and if you look down, if you crash your car there, they just leave it there, bro.
You're fucking. It's done.
So last time I saw it was a junkyard down there.
No way.
Yeah. So you seen it before? So that's where they tried to dump his body, and he came back to life, and he lived, bro.
Right. So he lives.
Yeah, his mom picked him up.
And he goes back home.
Living a normal life, having a good job in Utah, and then the cops get him.
Because they think he's dead. The gang thinks that they killed him. Because they strangle him. And this is, I don't know if this is going to help anybody in the future, but they go to choke him out. And it goes 2 minutes, and you pass out. So if I were to just wrap my arms around your neck, you would pass out long before you die. According to some,
it takes 2 minutes to choke somebody to death, or 5 minutes.
5 minutes to choke someone to death, 2 to pass him out. So they thought he was dead. They chuck him out. He's like, "Fuck! They think I'm dead. I'm gonna go live in another place after my mom picks me up, and I'm gonna just disappear." But that's not where the story ends. Sorry.
You read the whole book?
Yeah, I read the whole book.
Yeah, but they ended up what happened was. In the this is going back to I think Bill Clinton again in 1990s or the Bush era, one of them decided to use the the RICO Act against gang members in California.
Right.
The RICO Act was a law that helped catch a bunch of Italian gangsters in the 1950s, because before, like, it was hard to get the mafia as one whole organization because there's a bunch of groups. They couldn't get them all as a group. But with the RICO Act, which is called racketeering.
I'm going to look it up. Racketeering Influence Organization Act.
The racketeering. What?
Racketeering.
The Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organization Act was an act that was established to go after Italian mobsters, because before, like, if they're going after Al Capone, they went after Al Capone, right? He was the main guy. But back then, if they would have caught one of Al Capone's henchmen, like a guy, like they would have got Frank Nitti, right?
Right.
There was no way to connect Frank Nitti to any criminal organization, and they couldn't wait to pinpoint him that he's part of a bigger mass enterprise. But with the RICO Act, all they gotta do is catch a guy selling a gram of weed,
right? And
all he has to say is, "I work for the Gambino family,"
right?
And he don't have to be an associate, so they use him. They use him to go after the main guy,
right?
And the leader of the Carlo Gambino was the leader. So there any little interaction, even if the gangster, the mobster is not there, they could use that crime to go after the main guy.
To connect
and it's something they couldn't do back then. So when this kid was caught working with an alias in Utah, they used him as a witness,
right,
for the witness protection program, to go after a guy from 18th Street, bro, that's been locked up.
Already been locked
since the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Who was a shot caller.
Right.
From his cell in Pelican Bay.
Isn't that crazy, dude? These people.
Yeah, this guy had never
contact.
seen these guys that's doing all the bidding.
Right.
Never met them, never touched hands with them. He don't know what's going on. All they know is that they got to pay.
Right.
What happens is that, I don't know how it works, but in the Italian mob, the way it works is like, your name is a franchise. So you're part of the Gambino family, right? So you could walk up to the boss and go, "Mr. Gambino, I'm gonna set up shop over here, but there's already another crew over there who's unassociated with any family. But I'm letting you know that with your permission, I would like to go in there and work that place with a Gambino name representing me, and I will give you 40% every week of what I make." And he goes, "Okay,
right,
go for it."
Right.
So the people who are in prison do that.
Right.
So a person from prison can just say, go over there, say my name, say who I'm with, and they're gonna open doors for you. And that person could do that he could do that with hundreds of people.
Right.
And just say, you're gonna give me $200 a week, which is nothing, or $500. But you're doing it for 500 people, 100 people doing it for you, running the streets. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money.
So yeah, man. So they got the guy on the RICO Act.
Right, and just to give everybody,
and they're already locked up. So what does it matter?
Right, and just to give everybody context, when we're talking about extortion rings here in LA, it took me a minute to figure this out, and actually, this book really helped me figure this out. Because I've never seen so many vendors on the street corners in my entire fucking life. To
this day, right?
And to this day, bro. Like, and I'm like, what is going on in LA that's different than anywhere else in this country? And this story that we're talking about has a lot to do with it. There were vendors out on MacArthur Park that were putting out their goods. And, and when you walk along MacArthur Park area, you could see someone selling CDs, DVDs, shirts, STDs. There's hooker rings there. There's electronic stuff. There's rows and rows of detergent. And you go, where's the regulation in this? And what was happening is that it was illegal to do that. So the cops would come and find the fuck out of these people. But to them, that was just a pittance to pay, to keep doing what they're doing. And and what the story starts out as is that they were not getting taxed by anybody nefariously, like any gangs or anything. But then this gang member, this one particular head of the 18th Street Columbia Psychos was like, nah, we're going to tax these people $5 for each little plot that they use. Started at 5, went up to 20, went up to 50, got up to 100, sometimes 500, sometimes even 1,000, depending on the plot. And so these guys were going up to these guys saying, hey, bro, you got to pay up. There was one particular dude that was like, this guy named Francisco that was like, fuck no. Fuck you, I'm not fucking paying. I'm not going to pay for shit. And then they were like, you either pay or you get the fuck out. And it was this one dude, because I want to talk about this dude later on today. There's this one guy who has to go and collect. And when the guy tells him to fuck off, he's ordered to go fucking find another gang member to go shoot him. This guy is barely even in this gang. He's just made to go and collect the rent because he's also a vendor. So he goes, he fucking finds the homie that we're talking about that fell off. His name's Giovanni. And when you read the book, you find out more about him. But he goes, you got to go kill this guy now that he doesn't want to pay the rent. So that's how this all folded out. And now, you know, you have these poor people, bro, because I want to focus a little bit on these people that are getting charged. You know, if you're selling shit on the street.
They're poor and they're illegal.
They're poor and they're illegal. And if you're selling shit on the street, you know, unless you have a nice little fucking espresso, fucking little fucking trailer with a thing and you're fucking having the best time of your life, you don't want to be out in the hot sun of Los Angeles selling fucking goods. There's a lot better things you could be doing with your life, but these are people who are trying to survive. And these guys, you know, our country, our government's clipping them. And then you have these pieces of shit that are out there clipping them.
How about when in that book, like they talk about how they made it like all these politicians, they're like the conservative side, they get rid of these street vendors,
right?
But then the Democrat side, the one that you think they're gonna help you and shit,
bro, these fucking poor morons.
The Democrat side said, "No, man. Let's make it legal for them to be there."
Yes.
And then the other one said, "Fuck no, get rid of them." And if they would have went for the fuck you, get rid of them, it would have been better off for the vendors.
Yep.
Because they would have just stood there and kind of till you're moving and then come back.
Well, they paid.
But when they made it legal,
yeah,
that fucked everything up, bro. Because the other side said, we're gonna make it legal. And we're gonna charge you guys $300. Nobody has $300.
Right. We're gonna,
which just makes it, which is kind of more like fuck you.
Right.
It was just technically like a legally technical way to get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's you're paying me to police you.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was,
and that's a big tax.
The other thing, they were like, you can't sell anything stolen. You can't sell anything.
You can't steal in your store.
You know, these stores, all this stuff. So what can we sell? And you can't sell, well, you can sell food items that are not dangerous to other people, which leaves only a couple things. And so it was tamales.
So you can't sell a hot dog with bacon to black people.
No,
that's dangerous for them.
No, you can't have anything like, so they're selling tamales. And this lady who's trying to help out makes all these tamales. And you just have tamale vendors everywhere that are only selling so many tamales, and they try to vary it up. Like, these are Salvadorian tamales, Mexican tamales, but it didn't work. The program failed because there was too much regulation for these people to pay.
It was too much, man. It was impossible for them to make money.
So they go back to just trying to sell on the street illegally. And this guy murders, the baby gets murdered. And I gotta say, man, like, sometimes it's sad that these sacrifices have to happen. But
sometimes,
sometimes, yeah, it's horrible. But
not all the time. Just
but this baby died. Whatever, bro. This baby died.
That baby could have grown to be Hitler, anyways.
No offense to the fucking baby, okay? But now the government in LA had realized, like, we can't do this to these people anymore, you know? And at the same time, ICE was using the vendors to arrest them and start deporting them. So LA kind of made it that you could sell anywhere you want except certain locations. You just have to pay a really small fee for a permit. And now that's why you see all these people all over LA, which, God bless them, man. I don't have a problem with it. I live in South Central. They're on every street corner. I got desperate for a phone cord the other day. Didn't want to walk all the way to fucking the electronics store, and just bought one off a guy 2 blocks from my house. So
there you go.
I think it's great. But anyway, so Anyway, back to the story. The guy gets, he has to go testify, right?
I like how when he was like, you know how they say that people PC, right?
PC up.
PC up, which PC stands for what?
Protective custody.
Protective custody. This is a question I always want to ask, but didn't want to ask a gang member because I don't want them to look at me and go, how the fuck do I know, Holmes?
Right. Why would I know about that?
Because I always want to ask, when you're in a PC module, you know, you're in protected custody. Of course, you're there with chomos, you know.
Right.
And you're there with rapists and everybody. And you're also there with people who are going to testify against other gang members.
Right.
So you got to be there. But this is what I wanted to know, like, and that book answered the question.
Are you talking about the SNYs?
And then people answer, that book answered my question. People still gangbang in that section, too.
They made gangs in there.
I didn't even know.
That was crazy to me.
I thought it was like everybody living in Happy Land.
Right. I thought, cool. You go to the...
But nah, bro. I didn't know that
you go to
in there, they still hold a grudge.
Right.
Like, well, now you read it up the homies. Nah, bro.
No,
but you did it to get him arrested. But you did it to do less time.
Right. That was that beef.
But they really want to kill you there too.
Right. Yeah, he's talking about the story in the book where the guy goes to, it's called the SNY Special Needs Yard, but it's PC up in slang
See,
terms.
that was my question. Like the special needs yard, do they gangbang there? And do people? But I always thought it was crazy, bro. Like, what does it ever happen where a guy said from the top pretends to PC up just to go snatch that food? Right.
Go narc homie out.
But they do it out.
Dude, I wonder if they do, bro. That's a question that I would have.
But there was a hit on this guy in there, right?
In there, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is he introduces himself to another 18th Street gang member and is like, what's up, man? And the guy goes, no, fuck you, bro. Like, you ratted. And it's like, you're a rat
You're here too.
But then he has to go fight him afterwards because he's still like, I can't let him disrespect me because they'll put a hit on me if I let him disrespect me. And I don't get that, bro.
There's already a hit on you.
There's already a hit on you. But yeah, dude. So fucking, that shit was crazy to me, dude. But yeah, he goes into protective custody. And he's due for parole at the end of this book. He's due for parole in 25.
Hey, how about that other fool that went to Mexico? He went to go Hong Kong first.
Right. I was waiting for that part of the book, bro. I was like, Hong Kong Club, homie. Because they mentioned Adelitas in the book, but they didn't mention Hong Kong Club. Or did they?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I know that I was like, go to the Hong Kong Club.
Did this guy get out free?
He's due to be released in 25. He wasn't due to be released until like 1935 or 38. But there were some liberal changes into the prison agenda in the early 2000s that made it possible for him to parole because he wasn't going to get any parole. It also, like, they started changing the ways that they did things. So now for every three days you're behaving, I think. Something like this. This is not...
Oh, that's forgot. I remember that. Like, for every day you can behave, they take off 7 days.
That's right. 3 days. It's 3 days.
For every day you behave, they take away 3 days. But every day you're bad, they fucking add a month.
Right, dude. That's crazy, the way that the penalties are, like, weird like that. And also how they got paid.
You know what's crazy about that? That for every day you're good, they took away 3 days. For every day you're bad, they took away a month. Like, somebody was sitting in his classroom, bro, doing math, not thinking about that his math was going to be only for prison. Like, whoever came up with this idea is a mathematician.
Right.
And he's pretty sure he has to figure out numerical...
Oh, yeah, it's like a total
This guy went to school for statistics, bro.
Right.
Which is statistics. Like, so his homies are working for the NFL, figuring out touchdowns and passes.
All
this guy his homeboy working for MLB, working out ERAs. What are you doing over there, bro? Oh, bro, I just deduct time from inmates.
Prison term times.
How does that work? Well, this guy gets out of line. I take away 3 days from his fucking 20 years to life. Well, life is a lot, so I just tell him you have less life. When they give you life, you think if you were sitting down, like, you've been given time before, right?
Right.
Me, I just been given dead, and it hurts just as much. If they're looking at you and go, we're going to give you 500 years in prison.
Right.
Okay, bah. You're going to die in prison. But that's worse than telling you life in prison.
Right.
500 years in prison with no parole.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm going to ask him 200.
Well, that happens, dude.
I'm going to ask him 200 for parole.
Right. Like, what if you live that long? Like, you're 500. You're like,
that's my luck, bro.
Can I get my parole?
That'll be my luck, bro. Like you've been in a movie. Would you like to live forever, bro? With my luck, bro, I'll be doing prison, doing life. Talking to the grandsons. The word is grandson. Yeah, I know your dad. You think if you were to be healthy, no waking up with no footache, no waking up with no cough,
okay,
not peeing 5 times a day, a night.
Oh my God, bro.
But you'll be okay with living the rest of your life forever. Or sooner or later you get tired of living.
I think I would not want to live forever. When I was younger, I had...
You miss people.
Well, bro, after a while, bro, it takes... The amount of death in your life takes its toll.
I think sooner or later your heart will give out eventually, because dealing with just say you would have to not make friends for the rest of your life.
Fuck that. After all that, bro.
Or a wife.
Right.
Like you and your wife. You and your fucking great granddaughter are there watching your new wife die.
What if you stayed the same age, and you had this? You still stayed somewhat young looking. Every person you marry gets older than you and grows decrepit.
I think it's all bad luck, bro. Like my brother, bro. Like when he was shot,
right?
He was paralyzed from the waist up.
Right. Really?
Like he could walk, but you gotta hold him up.
That's not a possibility, right?
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
My brother was like that.
No, that's the true thing.
He was a weekend at Bernie's.
I thought you were fucking.
For real, bro. He was shot, but not in the vital parts. He was shot in the head.
Right.
He could move his body, but he has to readjust and learn.
That's a fucked up.
So he was in a wheelchair. Dude. He'll tie him up, but he'll just hey, what are you guys doing?
I don't mean to laugh.
He's all right, bro. He got deported too.
Shout out to Felipe
Angel. He's better now, though.
Good, dude. Good. He's all legs.
All legs.
That's great.
That was weird, man. I'm paralyzed from the waist up.
I've never heard of that, dude.
What do you mean? He goes, I can't move my head or my arms, but my legs are fine. So you're gonna walk like you're holding a box all day?
Like the cartoons.
You're gonna walk like you're holding the other side of the piano? Yeah, man. I'm gonna just need like a popsicle stick to hold my.
Funny.
I'm gonna need 2 giant popsicle sticks to stick in my back pocket.
When you walk around.
Like this, bro. Yeah. Like a broken bobblehead.
Holy fuck, dude! You just drag your body wherever you go. Dude, that's crazy. I never even heard of that. The reverse polarity.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Wow, dude.
That's the word I'm trying to remember. Reverse polarity.
Polarity.
There you go. Hilarity.
Reverse hilarity.
So what we're doing next week so people could catch up.
Bro, you sent me the suggestion, so let me go. Give me just a minute here to find our text. Because you had really good selections.
Bro, did you see the fucking Menendez twins brothers movie?
No, I refuse to watch it after
People
all the work
angry,
you did.
bro.
Yeah, I'm angry too, bro, because it's fucked up. Dude, listen, man, I'm with the Menendez brothers, okay?
They're released, right?
Huh? Fuck them. Ray's not with the Menendez brothers.
They stole his bike, bro. And they wrote it in front of his house.
Our engineer Ray is not a fan, but I am. I watched that testimony. I'm not going to go into detail, but I was also abused myself, not as much. But when you watch Eric talk about it and you watch Lyle fucking break into tears and you read what they fucking went through and the evidence that is, to my mind, overwhelming, which is why they had the second trial. These guys are fucking innocent. And this fucking movie, dude, fuck that movie. And the director who's like, well, if it wasn't for me, this wouldn't be brought back to light. No, already 2 years ago, they started to introduce new evidence to appeal this case. So it wasn't on this guy. No, I didn't watch it. What were you saying? What? Gay? Because it's a gay agenda on there, man. Well, did you watch it? Did you watch it?
No, bro. I saw the original one.
Right.
When they pulled that wig off.
Okay, so history of Secret Service, history of Puerto Rico. I think we should do number 3, which is history of Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I've been watching the documentary lately.
I want to see. That's because I want to time that. History of the Secret Service in Puerto Rico are definitely great. Rampart LAPD. I would fucking love to do that one as well.
Yeah, man. The history of Vince McMahon is gonna be fun because I started watching the show, and I remember watching there used to be a map. We'll get into it later.
Okay. A
map of all the wrestling companies in the United States, and they were all good old boys, right? They didn't fuck with their territory. Like the AWA, which is the Southern, they only stood in one area. And then WWF was one area. And then in California was California Hollywood Wrestling.
Right.
Right.
No shit.
And then and so on.
I remember the WCW.
And then so on. And then Canadian wrestling, which was where they got Roddy and Bret Hart and all those Canadian wrestlers.
Right.
And then Andre the Giant, who was a fucking... But anyways, man, we'll get into that shit, how...
I get why they have an intercontinental... I get the intercontinental thing now all of a sudden. Yeah, let's get more on that. So the next one's going to be Vince McMahon.
Yeah, man.
Looking forward to it, man.
Cyndi Lauper. Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Oh, that's right. Captain Lou Albano.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Sad to say, it was Hulk Hogan when I was growing up.
Let me tell you, brother, what you're going to do
when I start getting racist on you.
When my daughter shows up to your house with a Nicaraguan man. But it's funny when we talk about it too, because in Mexican wrestling it's totally different, and they have good guys and bad guys, right?
Right.
But they used to be like something they took it too far, man, in Mexico.
That's why I love. My dad used
to. They were not like stuff that you would not take. They wouldn't do in America. Like in Mexico, there was a wrestler called El Nazi.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, bro. He had a mask. He had with a Nazi emblem, and he used to be on stage like this. Well, look it up, bro. El Mexican wrestler, El Nazi, bro. Look it up.
I went to a Mexican wrestling event in San Francisco about 2 years ago, and they had a wrestling group called the Border Patrol.
Badass.
They were calling us weapons. And they were like, we're going to deport you wetbacks.
You found them?
And like fucking, bro, it was
Nazi.
It was hilarious, dude. It was so fucking funny. Get the fuck out of here.
Look at his name, bro. Look at his nickname. La Bestia Nazi, the Nazi. Look at his chokehold. Look at his chokeholds, bro. He was born in Mexico, by the way.
Holy fuck, dude!
Look at his move. What are the name of his moves? The swastika. The swastika. He used to go like this, bro. Look.
Yes. Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to the big bad one. This is good. Did we do Mexican wrestling already?
I was just tripping out, bro. Like, Mexico taking it that far.
That's so funny, dude.
How long will this fool last now, wrestling over here like that?
Not even a day. He'd get canceled, bro. We need to... But
he would go up on stage like this, bro, to the fucking, like, the fucking boom, boom, boom.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. That is wild, man. Fucking Mexico takes it way too far every single time. Oh, shit.
He used to wear a wrestling mask, too. Look at the one with wearing a wrestling mask. Bro, he used to go up on stage with a helmet. There he is, look.
Oh my God, bro.
He used to go up on stage.
He has an SS uniform.
Yeah, dog. Look, that's back his alter ego.
That's crazy, dude.
That's funny, man. His favorite move is the SWAT sticker.
Oh man, you can't make that shit up.
How long been going on?
We're at like an hour and 10, hour and 15. We're at 1:30. Shit.
Hell yeah. History for Fools, bro. Next week, what? Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon,
yeah.
dude. Let's do it. I'll see you next week.